For some people, no matter how much sleep they get, they still feel tired and low in energy. Why? On most days, I'm diligent in my routine, especially when it comes to sleep. I get ready for bed well before I begin to feel tired, changing into my pajamas, cleaning my teeth, and doing an overly elaborate skincare routine. I leave my phone in the dining room where it stays overnight, then retire to my bedroom, one that's quiet, dimly lit, and of perfect Goldilocks temperature, to scribble briefly in my gratitude journal. A half hour before turning the lights out at roughly 11 p.m. 8.5 hours later, my alarm rings and I wake up feeling tired. I do exercise regularly and am healthy, as far as I know. Then, why does being bright-eyed and bushy-tailed elude me most mornings, despite sufficient sleep? It turns out I'm far from alone. According to a 2023 meta-analysis that examined 91 studies across 3 continents, 1 in every 5 adults worldwide experience general fatigue lasting up to 6 months, despite having no underlying medical conditions. In the US, 44% of the more than 1,000 adults surveyed by the National Sleep Foundation in 2019 said they felt sleepy between 2 to 4 days every week. While in 2022, nearly 1,700 people found that 1 in 8 UK adults were tired, all the time, with another quarter knackered. Most of the time, women were more likely to be fatigued than men, regardless of whether they had children or not, a finding that was echoed across multiple studies. Tiredness is something many people often complain about, and it's so common that there's a special term for it, TAT, or tired all the time. However, scientists don't fully understand why we get tired, how it impacts our bodies and minds, and what the best ways are to make it better. Defining tiredness is a bit tricky because it's not exactly the same as feeling sleepy, which is more about the inclination to fall asleep. Tiredness, on the other hand, is more complicated and involves various factors. So, while it's a widespread issue, the science behind why we get tired and how to deal with it is still a bit of a puzzle. Feeling tired is a broad concept, like a catch-all term, and there are many ways it can happen. Physical fatigue, for example, comes after activities like a long hike or a tough gym session. That's just normal body tiredness, which scientists have been studying for a while, especially muscle fatigue. But tiredness isn't just about the body, it also involves how we think and feel. When we're tired, our brain might get foggy, making it hard to do things, or we might become a bit irritable. In the last 10 years, scientists have started understanding these mental and emotional aspects better, thanks to advanced technology letting us study real-time changes in the brain. One challenge is that tiredness is personal and can happen for many reasons. It's a sign of various diseases, from serious ones like cancer and multiple sclerosis to conditions like long COVID, depression, and myalgic encephalomyelitis. Yet, it can also come from less serious things. It's crucial to tell apart tiredness linked to illnesses from other reasons. Professor Barnes suggests that if we can figure out the different types of tiredness, we might find better ways to treat them, offering more personalized solutions depending on what's causing the fatigue. Getting enough sleep, like 7 to 9 hours a night for most grown-ups, is super important. It helps our bodies fix muscles, boost our defenses, manage our feelings, and remember stuff better. Not getting enough sleep can make us feel grumpy, sore, and not focused. It can even lead to more serious things like anxiety and depression. Not sleeping well doesn't just affect us personally, it can mess with our relationships and how we perform at work. Tired bosses might end up treating their employees poorly. Also, accidents on the road or at work happen more often when people are tired. It's not just about how much we sleep but also about how good that sleep is. If our sleep is interrupted a lot, it can mess with our brain's cleaning system, making it harder to get rid of waste. This waste clearance system works best when we sleep at the same time every day, following our natural body clock. Imagine it like this: sleep is like a superhero for our health, and we need the right amount and quality of it to keep everything running smoothly. When we feel tired all the time, it's important to figure out why. Doctors usually start by checking for health issues with blood tests, looking for things like thyroid problems or hormone imbalances. They also check for nutrient deficiencies, like not having enough vitamins or minerals. However, blood tests can't find everything, so doctors also ask about your life and habits. They consider things like how much you exercise, your sleep, and what you eat. For example, having young kids might mean you don't get much uninterrupted sleep. Stress is a big reason for feeling tired. When we're stressed, our bodies make a hormone called cortisol, which can mess with our sleep. It's like feeling tired but still having a lot on your mind. Sleep problems, like snoring or sleep apnea, where breathing stops and starts during the night, can also make us tired. Dehydration, drinking too much caffeine or alcohol, especially close to bedtime, can mess with our sleep quality too. The key to feeling more energetic is to follow some common sense advice. Eat a balanced diet, fix nutrient gaps, sleep well, Manage stress with things like mindfulness, stay active, drink enough water, and consider therapies like cognitive behavior therapy. Having a support system of friends and family also helps a lot. Make sure to like and share to this video and leave a comment. Subscribe for more interesting video.